Well, now to what's next. Just a few hours ago, Governor Mike Braun updated the state's response to these storms. He says he spoke with President Trump today about getting a national disaster declaration for Indiana. Our Brandon Schaff is looking into what that means for storm victims. He's live along East 71st Street tonight, where people had to be evacuated today. Brandon?
Jenny, good evening to you. And speaking of those evacuations, we actually are seeing people literally being taken from the neighborhood behind me here in Ravenswood on boats, on canoes, out to the edges here where there is not water on 71st anymore. Let me step out of the shot here so you can see this. This man here who is currently paddling was actually able to just bring somebody safely to shore here, which is a great thing to see. We saw fire crews out here earlier as well with their boats trying to just go through the neighborhood here, which, as you heard from Ashton and saw, this really has turned into what looks like a stream. What used to be the street is now all water. Now, Governor Braun earlier, speaking at the Indiana Department of Homeland Security in downtown Indy, he talked about the relief that'll be coming for all of these Hoosiers that are affected during this weather emergency. We saw the emergency crews here, and of course, those heavy winds in northwest Indiana, the governor speaking about that, and the 4 counties that saw so much heavy rain feeding right into the White River, which is what we're dealing with now with the flooding like this. The governor says that there have been 5 weather-related deaths so far, and he gave credit to different agencies across the state for their all-hands-on-deck effort to help. And as flooding moves through the state, he says that there will be relief.
There are going to be displacements. It's going to impact homes insured, underinsured, and not insured. So those will all be different elements of what we will do as a state. And I just hung up with the president about 15 minutes ago. They're in the process of galvanizing FEMA to do a declaration, which then speeds up that process.
FEMA relief like this, they say this does not need to happen often. Indiana, for our state here, Governor Braun says that this is about as widespread of a weather issue as we have seen in years. And of course, they are certainly hoping that the rain that is forecasted at any point in the future lightens up so that way they can continue to get the relief. And they said that the state resources are fully deployed right now and will continue to be throughout this significant weather event, Jenny.
Oh my goodness, and the images behind you, you can tell this is still going on. People canoeing past the tops of cars. We certainly hope they stay safe and can get their belongings to where they need. All right, Brandon Schaff, live for us tonight. Thank you.